Can you get electricity out of a penny?
Me personally?
Benjamin Franklin could. I just want to go for the record.
I know how to make a speaker out of a penny.
Copper's the factor. Copper.
Good. Just attach two cables and a spark plug.
Definitely copper.
Let's try a little bit of science. This is a very simple experiment, but it's kind of cool. I like this because it takes us back over 200 years. Who's heard of Alessandro Volta? What did Alessandro Volta do?
He was thinking about ships to discover sparks. Is that his experiment?
No. Alessandro Volta built a battery. This is what Volta discovered. He discovered if you have two different metals and you put them in contact with each other in the presence of an electrolyte, then you can build an electric current. One thing that's a really nice little electrolyte that helps support an electric current is salt. Salt in water, because it ionizes. What's salt? What's the scientific name of salt?
Sodium chloride.
It is sodium chloride, and when you put sodium chloride into water, you get positive sodium ions and negative chlorine ions, and that helps electricity flow. We have two different types of metal. We have this. What sort of metal is this?
Copper.
And what sort of metal is this?
Aluminum.
Nice try. Start to go to the other end of the alphabet.
Zinc.
All we've done is put a little bit of copper and a little bit of zinc in a bath of salt water, and I'm going to take the simplest little electric device I can find, which is a buzzer. Can you hold on to that for me? Let's see if we can get a little bit of sound out of this combination. Hold it. What do you hear?
Bing.
A what?
Bing.
A bing?
Sing.
A tone?
Yes, a
You
tone.
hear
That's what I meant.
But it's not bad for, sitting on a table. We're making electricity using two different metals and a bit of electrolyte, a bit of salt water. But right here on our table, we have the electric penny. We're going to try to get electricity out of this penny. We're going to light up this neighborhood. We're going to recreate Volta's experiment. We're going to see if we can build a voltaic pile. In order to reproduce Volta's experiment, we need to build our voltaic pile. To build our voltaic pile, we need an electrolyte, we need some zinc, and we need some copper. And let's start with some copper. I need some copper there, copper girl. Just one penny. Okay, we now have the start of a voltaic pile. And because it's a voltaic pile, we're gonna pile stuff. And I'm gonna pile, the next thing I want on my pile is some electrolyte. Okay, so dip and soak it up and give it to me and start getting the next one ready because we're gonna come to you in a minute. I need some zinc now. Zinc lady? Okay, we now have a cell. We have a cell with two different metals in contact with each other, and when two different metals come in contact with each other, they set up a small current. Now, the zinc and the zinc and the copper are in contact with each other. Now, I need more paper, and I need a piece of zinc, and some copper, and another piece of electrolyte. And you can see what we're doing here? We're building a what?
Battery.
A pile. Zinc, copper, electrolytes. And I need one more zinc. The challenge is to see if we can get any electricity out of this. We're gonna go back to our buzzer. Okay, so I'm gonna hold the pile here, and I'll give the buzzer back to you. Okay, I'm gonna put the negative side on the zinc and the positive side on the copper, and everybody quiet.
I hear.
You hear something?
Yep, I hear.
What do you hear?
Ringing.
Ringing, a tone? Do you hear something there, Zinc Girl?
We can hear it.
Yeah, I hear it.
Who hears a tone? Success! Yay, we made electricity! We just built a voltaic pile. Okay, the count of three, I want everybody to say voltaic pile. 1, 2, 3.
Voltaic pile!